Hello everybody, I am King of Death, and today I am playing some more Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Now, it's time to go investigate the school. Okay, so where could you open now? Is this door open? No. Why is my camera not allowing that exact door, like, to the second floor to be open? Like, is that bug or something, or is it just actually just like, I'm not allowed to go through that one door? If it is, then I really am going to hate Monokuma. This wasn't open before. Ah. It's open. I wonder what dirty stuff's in here. So I guess now we can get in here too. What's in here? Nothing much ishimarues. But do you enjoy the name of the video? I worked very hard in it, like Monokuma worked very hard with Mondo pancakes. I'm just checking here though. A refrigerator. I must use to keep roasting cold stuff. Okay, I like how I'm so much right, okay, my clients. I gotta use them all. But I gotta use them all in that flipping slot machine. No trash can. There's something inside, so I don't really need to spend any more time thinking about it. That's a big trash can. And why is it that Makoto's like 5 foot, like 0, and everyone else is like flipping 6 foot something? I look like I look flipping like tiny compared to everyone. Like, I'd say it's a flipping adult, but then like compared to everyone else, look at her like flipping 5. Floor 3 open. Floor 3's open. Finally! The first floor holds big academy. I wondered what we're going to find this time. What's up here? I hate the classroom so much. Wait a minute. Is that shooting range? Ah no, it's just a flipping games room. Ah, so this is.
Let's see.
A recreation room. A place for students to come and relax. What does that mean? Did I pronounce that word properly? Whatever. I never would have imagined a school having a place like this. Well, no normal school would. It has a fellow shogi, even a dartboard and pool table. Oh no, I haven't played shogi, but I think shogi's like some type of chess. I gotta go back to Persona 5. I have to talk to that shogi person like over and over again to understand what the hell they're talking about. And look at this. They have even provided us with remarkable numbers of magazines. Hifumi will love them. Oh, I love the Monokuma stuff that's on top of that. Drawer?
Isn't it wonderful?
Those will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay. That's very true.
Listen up!
Ring, 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 ring! Hello there! Allow me to expand. You got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, and video games, baseball, science, all kinds of magazines. But you didn't put a games console in here, Monokuma. I'm disappointed. Oh, but nothing dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags. Monokuma, why do you do this to us dudes?
So then...
And will you be adding to our collection as new issues come out?
Too bad!
Sorry, no can do. Even if I wanted to, right now, magazines are kind of what?
Watch out!
Oops. Nothing, never mind. No. Anyway, that's it for my explanation. And bye bye. I love Monokuma voice. What he just said. I know, right? It bothered me too.
Most unfortunate.
Like he would be that much nicer if he could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. Really? I know, I'm kind of disappointed as well. So really, all they have is swimsuit things to look at. That's just stupid. That's stupid. Hifumi's going to only want to fucking look at those because they're technically 2D. There are all kinds of different magazines here on the shelves. They even had a bunch of monthly comics, but we're not getting regular updates. It's the point. I like them. It looks like some kind of ball, but what the heck is it? Maybe it's just for decoration or something. It has Minecraft's face on it, and I love it. Opal Peak, right? Right, is this exit? Yeah, that's it. Okay, look at the pool table. It's a very flat pool table. A pool table isn't normally equipped. Isn't normally school equipped. Is this thanks to Michael I did the school by it? That's weird, because I'm very sure we secretly go to Hope Peak and Mondakuma's the head. I wonder how many people's heads I can, how many people I can throw darts at and just blame it on them walking past. There's even a dartboard. Did Monokuma put this here, or was it always part of the school? I think I find Monokuma coins every single flipping time I investigate anything. A firm looking leather couch. It looks pretty comfortable. Okay. There's a copy of Othello here. I'm pretty bad at it though. Ah man. All I gotta remember is don't play anything against Fluffy Celeste. She will wreck us all. There's a table here. It's kind of similar to a desk, to desks in the classroom, but also kind of not. Yeah, because the desks in the classrooms look like flipping desks.
There is nothing to be done.
Do I know the what? It is rather unfortunate about the magazines, but still, I do believe our lives will improve significantly thanks to this little hideaway. I can never tell if Monica wants to be happy or sad. Do you know the way? No, I don't, you Gandhi Knuckles. Go back to 2016 when you were relevant. Hello, Kirigate.
It would seem...
For the third floor opened up this time. At a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physics lab and an art room. Wait, an art room? I found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does. There's an art room. There's an art room. Very. At first glance, this looks like a normal art room, and I noticed the statue with boobs in the middle of the room. But something about it seems off, or multiple things. Why the statue with boobs? No, not even Hifumi's ugly face can block it. I don't know, can't you? Well, look at all this equipment. It certainly scratches the artist's itch of mine. Art supplies, of course. But also collecting all kinds of sculpting tools. Sculpting tools? Like you sculpt stuff? Oh. So, Hifumi, do you like sculpting and figurines and stuff?
Yes, indeed.
Well, normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay. I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. Did the music just cut off? I'm a fan of Tarando Pumpkinhead, and especially Amira, anything the Saber can run hungry mates, I don't know. Karamba, whose ability to express the movement of muscles is exquisite, as seen in his Mama Cat series. I can't. Pumpkinhead is like a little sculpture fairy representing this century's greatest qualities. Saber Run meanwhile is known for his Mecham Musum series, which led to a worldwide tour. Truly, they can only be regarded as the Elite Four. And I'm gonna beat them all with my Charizard. But one of your elite is missing.
You know nothing!
Well, the Elite 3 just sounds stupid now, doesn't it? And as well, how am I supposed to Pokemon battle 4 people if there's only 3 people there? It just doesn't sound good at all.
Yes, indeed.
Besides, that empty suit rightly belongs to me. Well, aren't you cocky? It begins today, beginning my region as the legendary ruler of the next century. Pokemon got the cat. I see, well, good luck with that. But Bobs, there's too many Bobs. I know the flipping art room, but I didn't. Here's what I'm thinking now. Why am I there's a painting lining the wall. There's paintings on. I can't. Maybe no. And yeah, I can't leave. I like his monkey on the statue. Look at that. Is this a statue of Monokuma? Who would even want to make something like this? Damn chat lag. Still, the quality is surprising. And that fucking chat lag. You guys are just very slow at writing. This is a statue of Neo? Like the Matrix made it in here as well? I never really heard of anyone using a Neo statue for life drawing classes or whatever. Wow, that's just... There's a locker. Well, it doesn't seem like there's anything inside. Wow. Let's investigate the one thing I don't want to investigate. It's a vent tube statue. Yep. Definitely very art roomish. Is that all? Please tell me that's all. Hey, what's that? Ah, phew. Oh, so many mallets here. Oh, those could be useful. Wait a minute, what's that on the floor? This is reposition. Sorry, that's attached to this is reposition. I can't pronounce that word. That's attached to the art room. It's used to store different artists. What is that? Wait, that's Mondo and Leon? There's something on the floor. Looks like a picture. But as I stretched out my hand to pick it up, almost as if on its own, my hand froze. Oh, anti-hero. Ichimaru, I think Mondo is cheating on you. What I saw in that picture was Mondo without his stupid jacket. The hero before the trap was revealed, and Leon with his way too many piercings in that one ear. I don't think it's that bad, Ishimaru. He technically he died because he murdered someone and he went against the school rules. Technically, that equals he was a bad person and you should not like him. Why is there a picture was Hero Leon and Mondo? And they weren't smiling? Wait, they were flipping friends? Well, I think them from that look that Leon's given, they were probably, that like Leon and Mondo were probably more friends. And Ishimaru was only just finding this out. And Chihiro, this fucking Chihiro, like everyone loves Chihiro, even if it's a joke. What is this? Questions started racing through my head, one after another. Why is it only these three people? Like, they're three people who are dead. Like, two of them were executed, one of them was murdered by the other. What are they doing together? How come they're smiling like that? And why are the windows not boarded up? When was it taken? Who took it? Where's the camera they used? How did they get it developed? And in the picture, the window is the custard. They're not metal plates covering. There's no metal plates covering it. I should take it with me and show it to Ishimaru, see what he has to say, which must mean wherever this picture was taken, it wasn't here at Hope's Peak. But there was no time to find the answer. All the questions floating around my head were quickly drowned out by, that's mine, give it back. Ah, damn it. And I could have showed these two why I shouldn't be sad about Mondo leaving him. Markuma appeared out of nowhere and snapped the pictures, and any chance I had of answers was evaporated. You peeked, didn't you? Well, they all had some pretty dazzling smiles, huh?
Isn't that?
They were definitely living their school life. It's like they ripped the page right out of the book of youth. What's going on in that picture, do you know? I'm not telling you nothing. Why can't you give me a straight answer, Monica? I just asked the simplest questions. And you could have just told me they were in a different school. You could have told me, like, that it's here at Hope's Peak or something. Like, it would have made the game interesting. Never mind, I don't even know why I bothered asking. Mom. Okay, let's look on the mallets. The wooden mallets hanging on the walls. If I had to guess, I'd say they use them for making sculptures. Those are massive mallets. Am I allowed to leave the art place yet? Okay, I can leave. First, the art room is going to be interesting. I noticed boobs, and no one wants to see that. Oh great, it's the 4th floor. Oh. Someone gets murdered this time or no? Let's see now, do people just kill each other so the rest of us can find some new clues? Oh, I like this machine. This is the physics lab. It's less like a classroom, more like some kind of research institution. Ishimaru, you okay? Hey Taka, don't you think this place is like some kind of research institute? Ishimaru? Gonna have to snap him out of it. Ishimaru! Ishimaru! Still no reaction. Man, I ever think Mondo's death wasn't that bad. It might be back. I want to see some. Sure, go back. If I get fucking demonetized, though, I'm blaming you, and I'm doing this whole episode again. But I'm not. I'm just gonna flipping. I won't answer any of the. I'll just skip through all the rooms. What's up with this ridiculous big machine?
Watch out!
Watch out! What? What, you wanna do some quantum leaping? Huh? That's a time machine, pretty awesome, right? It was designed by a student right here at Hope's Peak. The ultimate physicist. Although they don't go here anymore, they died during the tragedy. Time machine? Seriously, so I can go back in time? Okay, let me go in there. If I can go back to the past, then I can. This time I can stop them for sure. Sorry, no possible. This particular time machine, you can only go back 1 minute. Then just go back 1 minute at a time. It comes in handy when you like. It comes in handy when you like leave your pizza bagels in the microwave 1 minute too late. Just go back minute after minute, like literally. Like ishimarues got all the time in the world. 1 minute. Huh? You sound disappointed. But actually I was lying about the whole thing anyway. There's no such thing as time machines. What?
Hey,
Honestly, it's just an air purifier. An air purifier?
in other words,
I can produce clean air no matter where you're at. With that thing you can even live on Mars. But what with the disconfabulating gravity and deadly low temperatures, you probably won't want to live on Mars.
you guys.
Anyway, this time machine is the reason you guys. This machine, I like to call it a time machine now. It's the reason you guys have all this delicious air. So don't go messing with it. You break it and it's your. Oh, but this you'd think it's just an air purifier, and more than that. I could have brought back bro. To go out of your way to say something you know will hurt someone who's already suffering. God damn you. I got a minor coin though, so I forgive you. Ishimaru! Ishimaru! Talk to me! How could you bring this place to some kind of resistance? No reaction. I wish you're sad, but he won't talk to me. And if you can't talk, this machine obviously has some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything about physics to begin with, so I wouldn't have a clue where to start with this. I have crippling depression. That's very true, that's especially what Ishimaru has at this moment in time. You must use these for physics experiments and stuff. Then material pulleys, steel plates, magnets, and all kinds of stuff I don't even recognise. And I'm on the coin to thank you on the camera. You know, so Michael, I forgive you for hurting Ishimaru's feelings. As long as I get my coins, I get the best persons here. This is the equipment room. It's super disorganized, and there's a strange chemical smell in the air. Oh no. I don't have a yandere voice. This place is so relaxing, so calming. The smell of formaldehyde is almost unbearable. It's so intense and ting. I just dunked myself right in it. Okay, I need to think of more yanderes. Like this is what you're getting for now. Of course, Jack likes it. This just goes to show how disgusting it really is. And how great they are. I like how I just random, like, she has daddy issues. She doesn't know. She has no dad. Pendulums, wheels, segment, all the equipment is scattered all over. They're all covered in dust too. They obviously haven't been used in a long time. She doesn't have daddy issues. She has mommy issues. Anyway, next part. This is a tarp, and Chihiro is a track. There isn't anything strange about it. Seems perfectly ordinary to me. Wait, I mean, I found a minor coin in it. It's not perfectly ordinary. Okay, anything else? Yeah, great. Okay. I'm gonna look at it all anyway, so I don't care. There's a bunch of files here, probably old lab files or researchers' data. Let's not the best person ever. It really is unbearable. A nice long vapid tuber formaldehyde. That's true happiness. The thinking about it makes me. I have to get out of here before I turn yonder. Ishimaru, you okay now? Ishimaru? I'll tell you as a no. Anyway, I'm going back to... What? Oh, it's camera. Huh, this is digital camera. It's got some kind of weird anime style design on it. I love it. It's kind of beat up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. Yeah, but it still works. I should show the others later. I just got lots of stuff and it was also strange, but I don't know if any of it was an actual clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should head to the dining hall and and talk about it with her for now. Now I need to go to that room. I was asked to go back to the bad room. For now I should head to the dining hall. I'm sorry, I can't get back to the bad room until free time. When I get back to the dining hall, the first thing I noticed was... Hina? I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as they rushed into the dining hall. I thought she was sick or something. I even brushed past me and crowded around Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable.
Hina.
Breading. Stop. It's not crippling depression. It's the sadness that the hero's dead. Your sadness is because your more than friend is dead, Ishimaru. Yeah, I ate a few donuts and they really helped a lot. You do love those donuts. Well, wasn't it your stomach that was hurting? Well, my stomach ache kind of made me hungry, so you know. I guess my memory's kind of fuzzy lately. Just shut up. They say a goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Asahina's pretty much the same, it looks like.
Just a second.
Hey, you of all people don't have any room to talk. Some of the 666s. Anyway, I was worried about you. Besides that, dude. Huh? Dude, your knuckles are huge. What the heck did you combine them to double up on milk production? I can't. Stay away from her, fiend. Anyway, first things first, we should talk about what we found, right, Taka? I'll take that as a yes. Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'll be back in like a minute. I'm back. I say the latest comment is when am I coming back? Well, right now. Okay, first thing, I wasn't able to help much with the investigation, but I did make one discovery. I know I'm back. I know I'll put on the M&M slug.
Could it be?
It didn't happen to be a donut related discovery, did it? What does that even mean?
That's right.
Never mind. It's the nursery room, remember? There's one on the first floor, right? I remember, but it's locked.
Yeah.
Actually, not anymore.
So then.
Did you find my protein in there, or even vitamins? And supplements would be fine. That's like, but I did look, but no dice. Just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter stuff.
I see.
I see, that's disappointing.
Aww.
It is disappointing. Like the end of the world is already here. I'm not sure it's that disappointing. Anyway, I thought the character, she always has good stuff to say. There was a rather remarkable physics lab on the third floor. In the middle of the room there was a machine bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Oh yeah, apparently it's an air purifier.
Huh?
What's something like that doing here? Is the device really that big? I really don't get it. Oh no. Hey Ishimaru, you guys think? It's no use. Okay, I'll take it as you found the physics lab as well. Oh, I just remembered I saw Bianca a little while ago. What?
You SOB!
Where was he?
What?
You're kind of scaring me. Where was he? He was in the locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must have got from the library.
No.
So that's where he was hiding. I won't let him get away from me. Oh no, she just ran off. Is she okay? We should not concern ourselves with her. Not at all. Hey Fermi, what are you doing? There was a room, there was an art room on the third floor, and it had all kinds of great gear, and also a statue in the middle of some boobs. Now I'll be able to recreate all my favorite anime characters, especially the 2D ones. So what was you up to? I went to the toilet. Oh yeah, speaking of anime, well, that reminds me, I found some while I was looking around.
Perhaps.
A digital camera? Yeah, but that's what it seems like. Does it still work? Yeah, it seems fine.
No?
Well then, let's see it.
What the heck?
Oh no, this thing is like a kid's toy. It looks like it can store like 5 pictures, maybe it doesn't have any timer or anything.
Well,
On top of that, it apparently seems questionable. Is this some kind of anime character strange?
you know nothing.
No, she's not strange. She's Princess Pickles from Demon Angel, Pretty Pussy Princess. Of course you would know that. Oh, you recognise this Furume? Of course I recognise it. It's my favourite anime. It's my favourite anime. My favourite off-brand. It's a super rare prize that was given away at a bingo contest at a big anime convention because they knew more about the show. Wait a minute, but I thought you said it was an anime. You have an idea how much I had to pay the guy to get my hands on it? Wait, that's my camera. What?
Damnation!
Where did you find it? In the physics lab. It's my most prized possession. I brought it here with me, but I lost it first day along with my phone.
Let's see.
Why would it have reappeared in the physics lab?
However...
but look at this. Look at it. Looks like this floor is made of floor. Ah, but look at it.
What?
It got all messed up. Look, when somebody steals a sticker from your collection or you buy a second-hand shirt. The world do. Well, that's it. What, that's it.
This is
It's it's mint condition. It's not mint condition, I don't need it anymore. But when you just saying how much it meant to you, then may I have it? I might be able to find some sort of use for it. But first I got painted black. Black is the best colour out of all of them. Like literally, who doesn't like black? Out of all of them. Seriously, like I don't understand, like you guys just never understand me. So it's not like black's a bad colour. I think I'll probably put some red down the middle of it. If any of you would like to borrow it, please feel free to ask. Well, I can't really imagine any of us are gonna need to take any pictures or whatever. Yeah, true. I think Celeste... Like, just look at him for him, he can't even get fully on screen. It's a JoJo reference! And if you guys don't understand, if you don't understand the world, then you'll never understand the JoJo. Yes, I did that on purpose. There's one piece of good news that's just so happy to be the rec room on the 3rd floor. I have no doubts that our student life here will be even more enjoyable because of it. Will someone join me in a game of a fellow sometime? No, because you'll win. Is it hacker? Are you? Oh gosh. Oh, this is great. I'm liking this conversation in the chat. I searched the entire 3rd floor, but all the windows in the halls and the rooms were blocked. Yeah, I wish they'd give this a rest already. You seriously give me back my bright blue skies. There's windows right behind you guys, unless there's pictures. Just forget about it.
Impossible.
You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. Just to be sure. I went from one end to the other, testing each melt plate, none of them budged.
So in the end,
it would seem escape via the 1st floor is as impossible as we feared. What, you're the strongest person here and you couldn't just try and loosen the fucking bolts? I see. Okay, I've heard what everyone else has to say, so now it's my turn. Wait a minute, but Taka didn't say anything. Nothing, I've been sent. Can I tell you guys something I found? Something that's kind of been bothering me.
what?
What is it? I found this weird picture in the repository. Apparently Monokuma took it. A weird picture? You mean like it's dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo and Chihiro all together.
Why?
Those three? Oh, and the 3 of them were laughing.
Oh.
It shows the 3 of them together laughing. Then could it have been taken? And there's more. The picture there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows.
Well
Then the picture wasn't taken here.
let's see.
I don't recall hearing anything about them knowing each other before coming to the school. You probably just imagined it. Monica cast a spell on you. I saw it. I'm telling you. But if it wasn't taken here before we got here, well after we got here,
How about that?
I bet they're all still alive. They left the school and then took that picture.
Is that
Stop.
right?
That's impossible after all. We saw it with our own eyes. Mondo got turned into flipping butter, man. Butter. They're all dead. Either murdered or executed. And they're not the only ones. Mondo killed Junko and there's Sayaka. That wasn't an illusion. It was real. I'm sure of it. They're all dead. There's no way any of them are still alive. I don't give a shit about Sayaka. I'm sorry, like the people who died in the first chapter, I stopped giving a shit about them. So you're not. Look, I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat now. Okay. I haven't looked it up. So we have to figure out when the picture was taken. Nakuba most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Forged, is that all there is to it? Wando is still wearing this stupid he took his stupid jacket off for flip's sake. It was obviously taken somewhere else. So stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullshit sidetrack you. I don't care. Bullcrap just doesn't sound right. Yeah, he's right. But more importantly, on another topic, there is something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss that. Oh, what is it, Celeste? Please tell us. There's something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss. Okay, so I just like to do this stuff after that. What's bothering you, Celeste? Please tell me. If anybody will do your every command. Wait, what?
Actually.
It's about Hina.
Huh?
What? Me? You said your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened? It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It is called a tell, something that you can't, no matter how hard you try. You hear that, Shuriken?
Is that okay?
Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose gets just a little bit longer.
Huh?
What? For real? No, actually no. Huh?
Oh.
But your reaction just now confirms it. You were lying. That's no fair. If you were going to lie, at least try to lie convincingly. Be honest. Were you lying about your stomachache? Yes.
I see.
Why would you lie about that?
I'm sure.
Are you feeling guilty about something?
Just a second.
No, that's not it at all.
But
It's just, I mean, I have a reason for it. A reason? Please, tell us more. I seriously give a shit. To be honest, I don't have a stomachache. I did it because even if I came and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. What's the truth then? The truth?
no.
I saw it. Saw what? A ghost? A ghost? You mean like that ghost?
Hey.
Is there more than one ghost? But I mean, ghosts are. See, I told you you wouldn't believe me. It's not that I just don't believe you. It's not that I don't believe you, but I believe you. And no matter what anyone else might say, I will believe whatever you say, no matter what. Even if you say that. Wait a minute. I'm thinking like, will you go with any act she makes up though? So, can you tell us exactly what happened? If you mean that, Sakura, then okay, I'll tell you. So it happened last night. I was getting up, hiding my, trying to hide whatever wasn't left to the mind. Alright. I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. Very interesting picture. I just kept thinking about everything that happened up until now, and then just getting more upset. A very interesting picture. So to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd go get some donuts. Because donuts solve every problem, and it's scientific fact. Donuts again. Donuts again.
Honestly.
Are you ignore the rule regarding nighttime? I know, sorry, I feel real bad about that. Anyway, please continue.
But...
Well, so I left my room and headed for the warehouse. When I started hearing a strange sound, it sounded like some video game. I wish it was a video. I really hope it's a video game.
Well...
It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse, so I heard that. So I headed that way. The locker was half open, so I took a look inside, and I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. There's no doubt that it was Chihiro.
Say what?
No way, a ghost? I can't.
Honestly.
Is it simply not possible? You must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranoia activity, it was born from your weakened mental state. So all we have to do is go see for ourselves, right? Celeste. So let's just go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. It is a waste of time. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If you don't find anything, that'll be the end of it.
What?
We're going to try and see a ghost. It's that's a good idea. It might put a curse on us. You're a spirit medium guy, aren't you? This is a kidney place.
What the heck?
You can wait here if you want.
Please!
I don't want to be alone. Take me with you.
Hey.
I'm like, I'm hating him so much. What are you going to do, Celeste?
There is nothing to be done.
I suppose I have no choice. How about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you going to wait here?
Oh.
I guess that's a yes. I hope Ishimaru appears. I really want him to stop talking again. It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room. Being in chat with the ghosts. I'm getting goosebumps.
Come on.
Blah blah.
Please!
What if he actually shows up?
Hina.
Where was it that you saw Chihiro's ghost?
Well...
I heard a sound, and when I opened the locker, I saw a kind of pale outline of Chihiro. Okay, so I'll take it as this locker. This is the locker? This is something, I guess there's something in it. Oh, there's a computer. Oh, inside the locker is a laptop. That's something like...
Hey.
What's that doing there? I've never seen this. Oh, that's right, I saw it in the library before. I was wondering where that went. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old, it's all covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. So very sad. How did the laptop get from the library to here?
It seems...
Well, I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. But I thought it was broken. But I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
Then perhaps...
More importantly, you saw the green light. A green light, yes? Surely you didn't make mistakes the light of the monitor for a ghost. I was glad you were able to dress yourself in the morning. So I just, and man, if I had the love's cruelest, if I had the love's cruelest clueless girl's attribute, I wouldn't fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it. Well, I didn't really expect to find a freaking laptop instead of a freaking locker, okay?
Hey, come on.
It's okay, I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a grey alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole.
What are you saying?
Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions.
Don't be mean.
Don't be mean. I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? Shut up. Just listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing in here?
In other words,
Maybe someone hid it here.
What?
If that's the case, we found it pretty easily.
wrong.
I'll play it here. I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. Oh, what do you mean?
Hey.
Have you noticed there's one big difference between this room and all the others? There's difference? There's no surveillance cameras.
Yes, it's me.
Precisely. Wait, what? You're the surveillance camera? There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. So you're saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
It's true.
Are you two literally starting a scam trying to see if you could trick some guy? Man, this is great. Well, okay, some hacker. And what Hila saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. You can't get you just backed out. What? What do you mean? What do you mean I blacked out? And what happened? And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Hira's shining pale green. I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail. Okay. Really, I don't think it's just like Hiroko said. The display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power.
So then...
But first of all, we have to wake it up. First things first, we punch it in the face. If that doesn't work, we smash it on the ground. I don't think you know how computers work. Yes, I do. Right. I've started hitting random buttons on the keyboard, and the display instantly to go pale green, but there's a bunch of different icons on the desk.
Hey.
There's the icon on the far left. Why is it? It says alter ego. I stopped literally my let me up inside. Alter ego. This means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Could you let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer and started yelling at it, asking, "Where's your bloody hero?" She moved the cursor over the alter ego icon, and when she double clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark and The trap had returned, and then a voice spoke to us.
You really came.
Master, you're here. Zero's face appeared, taking of the entire display. It's a ghost. Sweet baby Jesus. Its reaction. Here's a ghost. I can't.
Calm down.
Bob, calm down. It's not a ghost, you nitwit.
What?
Huh? We'll find out. Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. Why are you? And then...
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
The trap has arrived. The trap's back. Your break. Okay, am I the only one here who's going to comment on how the trap returns after dying? I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. My voice, the tone and everything. It's Chihiro. I'm mad. The trap has returned.
I knew it.
Oh, Triger. I heard about this kind of AI program, but I never seen one for myself. AI program?
That's right.
It's how Chihiro earned his title of ultimate programmer. The AI lives in the computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforced learning to develop it. Eventually he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machines, reinforcement learning.
It's true.
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you want to know more, just Google it, okay?
In other words,
If this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. So that an AI like this may someday replace people. And that is why it is called Alter Ego, a fine choice then, I must say. It can create memory that have thoughts and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. And here's the thing. If you were to create your own AI that where would make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
I see.
A second personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego. Kyoko, how do you know so much about this? I use Google, you idiot. I didn't actually lose my phone. I just don't call people on it. But I deleted the cell phone function. It's a moniker and will let me keep mine. Oh come on! I don't need to talk to people. I already know people are dead, and I don't fucking care.
Are you okay with this?
Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to the dressing room where the mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know, all this about master and whatnot, yes. I believe I'm on fire.
Huh?
I thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible!
Huh?
Yeah, but he's a guy and also a computer guy. Remember, he's a guy. He might look innocent. And I just think, can I say anything that doesn't sound sexist? No, I can't.
I feel as if...
Oh, that aspect is no problem.
I mean...
What? That aspect?
Anyway,
Let's talk to him a little more. Kyoko talks away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on? Master, and he gave me a general idea, but I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this whatever. Well, Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here? As you are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taking me a long time longer. Taking me a little longer than I thought. But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secrets. For example, perhaps the secret of this school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked?
That's right.
It's going to be a while.
Leave it to me.
But I'm definitely going to do it, so you can just leave it to me. Leave it to me. So because of how long it would take, he designed alter ego to handle the workload. Smart, yes, it means that the work remains uninterruptible even after his death. And Kyoko typed it quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you.
That's right.
Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone's suspicious, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
That is fine during the day, but nighttime is a Kokoto. Man, how do you sleep? How do you even breathe? Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay then. How about once it's night time, we each take turns guards in the dressing room?
However,
There's a good chance the master would notice us all going in and out the dressing room like that. Then what can we do? Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss alter ego's yelling. But if you leave the door open all night, then
it's true.
there's a chance I may become a victim myself. I know.
However,
I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go out without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. The confidence was somewhat similar to Byaku's tone, but at the same time, different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure. Byaku felt invincible because he was a fucking jackass and he got given everything he wanted. Kyoko felt invincible because she's a fucking badass. No one messes with Kyoko like someone who's been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who's been born on a battlefield. I felt like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop. Would you mind if I ask a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but is Master? For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do, but she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, directed. Kyo is dead. Manda killed him.
okay then.
I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation and were very low, so I was prepared for this moment. So I feel somehow I feel kind of sorry for I can't say him or her because I'm not sure which one they identify by. I can't really I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It's a simple computer program. It doesn't have feelings.
What?
Are you sure about that?
Shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. There I seems totally different from when we first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Is it because he was following his program, or could he have actually been worried about us?
Could it be...
What's wrong, Hero?
You know?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside. But this is just a dressing room. I don't think we can get online from here.
Well?
If we can take it out of here and fly it somewhere that does have online access. That's way too dangerous. The mastermind could find out in no time. Oh yeah, true.
Indeed.
There's no way. There's no time to take needless risks for now. I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. It feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suspect it can't be helped.
Of course.
Well, for now, all we can do is to wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
You know?
So should we get going?
It's true.
Gosh, indeed. Goodbye. Well, we'll be back, I promise. Come on, Ifumi. Let's go. Okay. And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, he let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? And if he'd been waiting for his... Dun, 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 dun. Hina has gained enough experience to level up.
What's the matter?
So what was this awesome something? Monokuma.
What the heck?